First hardcore show was COC and DRI and an Albany band, Fit for Abuse. It was 1985 at a VFW in Albany, and Chris Lynch from Wolfpack took me to the show and opened up my eyes to this wonderful scene of ours. Being that I'm from upstate New York, I would have to say Saratoga Winters, but I went to Lemoore a lot when, I was a metal kid when I first started off. So, I saw Overkill, and I was in a band, thrash band at the time, and played at Lemoore with Overkill and Biohazard and all that stuff. So Lemoore and Saratoga Winters. Well, I know a lot of people pick Minus, which is insane, and Rat Bones and all that, but I have to say, from being from upstate New York, Jameson Muller, my drummer. You've never seen a pit until you've seen somebody come out with a lawn chair or a shovel, and he finds like miscellaneous mops and ornaments of disaster and just actually uses people as weapons. My golden era, like I said, I come mostly from a metal background, so 1985 Slayer was on tour. It was the tail end of the Hell Awaits tour, and I remember seeing them in Overkill, and that was the same year that I saw my first hardcore show with COC and DRI, so my horizons. Chris, thank you so much for opening up this stuff. So Slayer and Overkill. All right, I know everybody chooses Mackie. He's definitely up there, but I got to give props to Danny Schuler from Biohazard. Oh my God, and Pokey. In 2006, we played at CBGB's with Leeway, the one time when they did that reunion bit, and I sat next to Pokey, watched him play, and how hard he was hitting, and his doubles were so even. It was incredible. And so definitely Mackie, Danny Schuler, and Pokey are definitely the three for me. Absolutely, I love Power Trip. Power Trip, Twitching Tongues, they're not so new anymore, but they were definitely up there. Iron Reagan and Municipal Waste. I'm naming a lot of metal and thrash. Hardcore, I like World Demise. I like Wrong Move. They're from upstate New York. Like I said, I come from a metal background. There's a broad spectrum. I grew up on the Eddie Van Halens and the Jimmy Pages and the Tony Iommis and all that. Then you got the Kerry Kings that came into the picture. But as far as hardcore goes, I like the way Joe Affey plays. The Maximum Penalty dudes, Zach, he's in Scarhead, was in Agents of Man. It's just the way I like the way they pick, the choice of their equipment and their tones. Brick by brick. Well, we're ducking and weaving around work schedules, but we just got off that Rebellion tour in Europe. It was a blast. Thank you, Freddie, for putting us on there. Opened up a lot of doors for us. We're supposed to be doing West Coast with Scarhead in September, October, and then we're supposed to be going in November. We're going back to Europe. So details are remaining to be seen, still working that stuff out, but right now we're just doing some sporadic shows. Got a couple shows with Dehumanized, so, and then we got another show with Sick of It All, so we dip in and out of the genres, which is why I love where we are. We can pretty much do everything, I think. Wipe your ass. I was so punk rock, I never wiped my ass, and I got sick. I got really sick. Ah! Tons. There's so much talent up there, but I don't know if it's just because they don't have the oomph behind them to do it. But upstate New York's hard as hell to break out of. It really is. But you got Stigmata. They're pretty much the pioneers. Cranial Abuse and Stigmata were the pioneers of hardcore for upstate New York for me, and they did stuff, but they never broke open like they should have. I really think they could have been bigger than what they were. Then you got some of the Troycore bands like Wartime Manor, Dying Breed were great. Get off your freaking phones. See a show. Enjoy everything that's around you. Oh, so many kids in there. I don't know. I come from an era you had to actually go to shows to find out about shows and get flyers and hand out flyers. Bands aren't doing that these days. Go get off social media and go to a show. No, it is not. And like I said, I keep repeating myself, but I'm from upstate New York, and the scene is small up there, but it's so tight, and kids come out of the woodwork for these shows, and the camaraderie and the family atmosphere that really surrounds the upstate scene. I see new generations of kids coming through all the time.